We can be because it's warm. We love Mexico. So I'm going to try something here. Hi there. No, that's not right. I'm going to try.
We are live, though. We truly are.
We are live.
Our kitchen was too messy to let you guys see it this morning.
Yeah.
So we are going, that's why we're upstairs.
Yeah. So you will have to be a little louder today because
there's birds chirping. There's a fan going above us because it's a little warm.
Yeah. When we landed, it said it's 32 degrees, but it feels 42.
Still have my coffee, though.
In Canada, when it said 28, it feels like 24. So in Mexico, everything feels better.
It just feels more.
If it's spicy, it's hotter. If it's sweeter,
good morning, Jeff.
It's sweeter than anything you've had. Things just are better in Mexico. This is the first day I've been upstairs. I mean, we've been back for 2 days. Well, 1.5 days. Yeah. This is the first time I was upstairs.
Well, so let's do a quick recap. Okay, so we're going to start with Friday because we didn't talk to any of you guys on Friday.
What happened Friday?
Well, we flew.
It was such a long day. My God. I really despise the airports. That wasn't I despise...
No complaining. No
COVID people.
Complaining.
I love life. So go on. Friday.
No, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Friday. What?
I'm sorry. All he does is complain, you guys.
No.
I don't know what to do.
So the first thing, we flew to Toronto. And
we're on our upgraded seats.
Oh, it was terrible. Air Canada sucks. They said, oh, yeah, you've got tremendous amount of seat. And we didn't. It was terrible. They lied. Air Canada
there was
lies.
3 buses in a row. The lady told me this one, no one's going to pick the middle seat. So there was this little lady, not so little lady.
And she was in the middle, so to the window.
Yeah.
Can't speak much English at all. Lift up her briefcase into the overhead compartment.
No, her luggage. So
yeah,
I
so Christie had
for her.
In
So yeah, so that was very tight. I mean, John and I are big people. We have broad shoulders, and I have long legs. For him, the legroom doesn't matter because he's got no legs. They're like this big.
I don't. My torso's long. If I was built proportionally to my torso, I'd probably be 7'10". If I was my legs, I'd be 4'3".
Something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're on this flight. It's 3.5 hours, and it was not horribly uncomfortable, but it definitely wasn't the upgrade we were expecting.
No.
And the funniest thing, though, you guys, so the way our seat was, we were at the bulkhead, which was right behind first class. So there was this half curtain right in our faces.
Yeah, we could see them the whole time.
And in between the seats, though, we could see. So I'm in the middle, and I'm sitting in between these 2 seats. And there's a lady about 3 rows up, and I'm watching her. She's got her gloves on. She takes the wipes because they gave us this little package, and it had a few antibacterial wipes to wipe down your tray and all that kind of stuff. Then it had hand gel, but it was that sticky, gross stuff. And so I'm watching her with the gloves. There's 1 pair of gloves in this little package, right? So she puts both pairs on, and she's washing everything down. Even the seat beside her, she's washing down. She was alone. Washed all her little thing. There's a little tray in between the 2 seats. She washes all that down. I'm like, okay, well, for some people that are really worried, and I mean, planes are breeders of germs anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. But then they serve their food because first class people apparently don't carry corona, so they can eat, but the rest of us on the flight,
they said there's no food on the service unless you're in first class.
Yeah. But the funniest thing so one of the things that was given to her was a cheese and meat platter. Well, she's taking these same gloves that she has wiped down everything and eating the cheese with her gloved hands. I'm like, what?
Now, don't worry.
Just dirtiness. It's just gross.
I know you're wondering what we did with our rubber gloves. We kept them, and we're going to play doctor later. Right, honey?
So Jim said, remember when traveling was fun? Oh, Jim, no talking about that because John's like, I'm never traveling again. I'm not going on another
flight. They checked our temperature 5 times.
So I have decided, ladies, gentlemen, whoever wants to travel, platonically, of course, well, maybe, depends, because, I'm traveling. You know what? It's inconvenient. I know, but it's way more inconvenient to not see the world. So I'm still going to travel. I will put up with the
as they take her rights. He's like, I love it. Take more.
Okay. So anyway, so that's Friday. The flight was
to New York or no?
Toronto. Flight to Toronto was like mediocre at best. Everybody with and lots with gloves. It's very confining. You're sitting in your seat and it just feels, planes get hot anyways. Yeah. I had the air conditioning full blast.
And because I've gained a little bit of weight, my breathing is very shallow. So it's that extra bit of carbon dioxide. Every once in a while I have to go.
Yeah. So half the time John had it under his his nose. Sorry. Anyways, okay. So
what's for us?
That was Edmonton to Toronto. So Toronto, the airport itself, a lot of things were closed, right? There wasn't
it was weird.
There wasn't a ton open. It was very quiet.
Like this busy airport.
And you kept hearing, for your safety, in the Toronto Pearson Airport, only flyers are allowed to be here. Friends and family must stay outside. Blah, 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 blah.
My favorite, though, was the WestJet. They said, in order to save time and audio...
No, to lessen the noise.
We will no longer be having our final boarding call. So they said that 756 times.
But WestJet was still allowed to do theirs.
Yeah, but it was awesome because they're saying, we're going to save all of this time, but they just kept doing it over and over.
It was definitely... So, okay.
When they say it's for your protection, they're lying. Just so you know, whenever they say, for your safety, lie.
Did we have lunch at the airport? Oh, yeah, we went to that restaurant, right?
The Cosmo or something.
Yeah, and then actually, I had a pizza. It was massive. Like, I was expecting this tiny airport pizza, but it was a big pizza with a lot of toppings on it.
It was actually pretty tasty. The bottom was very thin, but it was very lovely.
John had a Philly cheesesteak.
Nothing Philly about it.
No, they put salsa on it, like pico de gallo with cilantro.
Yeah, it was very weird.
So then we got on our flight to Mexico City with Aeromexico, and that was a wonderful flight.
Aeromexico.
The seats are bigger, lots of leg room. We weren't upgraded in that. It was just the one that I had chosen. So the seat that I didn't upgrade was much better than the seat that I upgraded.
In Canada, when you upgrade, be prepared to be screwed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Unless you're going right full on first class. But I couldn't justify doubling the price of my ticket for cheese plate. I just couldn't do it.
No.
So anyways, okay. So Aeromexico, and you know what? We've always had good flights with Aeromexico. I don't think we've ever had a bad flight with Aeromexico.
I think they're the ones that did the calendars with the girls, right?
Don't talk about
stewardesses.
But Aeromexico went into receivership, but they were able to.
But they did a calendar to get the girls through.
No, shush.
They did. They really did.
Able to do a few things. I don't know what they've all done to restructure, but sounds like they're going to carry on. Anyways, our flight with
Air Canada.
You guys sitting in a sauna. It feels like it, Rob. It's warm up here. I don't know exactly. You guys are cracking me up this morning. You could do a routine at a comedy club. Don't give John any dumb ideas, Jim. I think I'm going to have to block you on our conversations.
Yes.
It's 27 degrees, feels like 32.
Already?
Humidity is 82%. That's what we are getting right now. And you know what?
But it is lovely.
It's nice.
It is so nice to be outside and not be attacked by mosquitoes and a million other things.
Yes. Okay, so that was our flight to Mexico City. So yeah, it was a comfortable flight. Then, and that one was about a little over 4 hours from Toronto to Mexico City. Get to the Mexico City, again, very quiet airport. A lot of their shops were open, though. Most of them were.
They were, but nobody was buying. It was very strange.
They had huge sales, and I should have been in more of a shopping mood, but I was just ready to get home. The nicest thing about our flight, because it was a connecting flight with Aeromexico, they took our luggage straight through, you guys.
This is a secret. If you have stuff that you do not want to get through customs, that's the way to do it.
But in Puerto Vallarta, they still could have checked our suitcases.
Yeah, but it came through in Mexico City, so we didn't understand where our bags would be. Excuse me, that coffee Christie's drinking.
It is just coffee.
So it went. The bags went straight through. So when we landed in Mexico City with the overnight, then we flew in on a domestic flight, and because we were domestic, no customs. So we went through customs when we landed with our carry-on, and oh my God, I was so angry.
Every time we had to
Four
go through
times.
security,
4 times.
they checked our bags, and we got flagged for everyone. And in Mexico City,
I was so pissed
because we had an overnight in Mexico City. I took the remainder of my toothpaste, but it was in a full-size tube. But there was I would say
went through Canada Customs, went through American Customs.
Yeah.
Go ahead, honey. Mexico.
Well, but this is not the first time Mexico City has done this.
Mexico's horrible.
So
Mexico's terrible.
They took my tube of toothpaste, and I'm like, but it's almost empty. He says, but it's 100 mils. But there isn't 100 mils in it. But it's 100 mils, so they wouldn't let me take it. So news, even though it's half empty or 3/4 empty or more.
Beef jerky. We've always had problem bringing pork in, but beef jerky, 100% beef.
Yeah.
You can't bring this into Mexico.
That was in Mexico City too, wasn't it?
It was. Mexico City is horrible.
One time when we went on our cruise, we landed in Mexico City to change planes, and I had a wine, like a corkscrew, right? But a little funky one. And they confiscated that. New York didn't confiscate it.
New York was, hey, no problems.
But Mexico City confiscated my corkscrew.
It's like, you may decapitate the captain of the plane with this. And your toothpaste, he only used his fluoridated toothpaste.
And it was health food toothpaste.
It was health food toothpaste. It was disgusting.
But that really was the only, yes, it was inconvenient. It was lots of checks, lots of temperature checks, masks everywhere, grumpiness.
Here, Mr. Airport, here is all of my freedoms, Mr. Airport. Take them all and make me safe, please.
But I will tell you, it's not going to stop me from flying. And if John doesn't come with me, I will find someone fun to
I'd rather drive. I like driving around Mexico. Driving
is so... Yeah, but I want to go to Portugal and Italy. Are you going to drive me there?
We'll drive there. That's not a problem.
Anyhow, so that's still in the discussion stage, and I'm not waiting for 10 years until
Rob has an Argo. I think an Argo. Eva, if you're on, I think it's an Argo, and it has 8 wheels, and it floats on top of water.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to get us across.
Go right across the Atlantic and get right over there.
So then our flight the night at the hotel, which was very nice. It was right at the hotel, right at the airport.
I couldn't breathe. All night I woke up over and over and over and over again.
It wasn't the room, it was just you.
Christie slept like a baby. She slept like a baby every night. Last night was my first good night.
I might take a cruise.
We love cruises.
We love cruises.
Cruises are fun.
We've only done one.
Yeah.
So very convenient though. If you're in Mexico City, there's a few airports around there. We stayed at the Camino Real. Clean. The staff was super attentive. It's a
lower class hotel, but it works.
It wasn't fancy, but we were only there to sleep, basically, in
its
shower.
Day, it must have been massive because it's huge. It's a big hotel.
It's a big hotel. So then,
and then we took the train,
and then we figured out. So on the way there, we didn't know how to get there, so we took an Uber. We had to go all the way around the airport, and it probably took us 10 minutes to get there.
Yeah. They did tell us
50 pesos. So, but
they did tell us it would have been free on the train. It would have been the train. It would have been.
We would have had to wait
5 minutes.
Well, we didn't know, and we were tired. I was tired. I didn't want to start.
So 10 minutes for our Spanish.
No.
They did. 2
That's 130 to get to the same airport or to the same.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No.
We have full internet.
Yeah, we have full internet. If we're breaking up, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It
Christie's
did rain.
talking.
It did rain last night. So then on the way in the morning, we did the train thing. So you have to go to Terminal 1, then you had to walk, I don't know, I'd say about a block equivalent.
Yeah.
And then you get on a train that takes you to Terminal 2, and that's where Aeromexico is.
So what's really nice is it's a overpass connected to the tower, or to the train.
So there's 2 hotels that I know of that were actually attached. And that's the one I picked. I thought it was closer, but it's closer to the terminal we were leaving on, not closer to the terminal we arrived on. So, because we were on the other side of the airport when we
Their
arrived.
airport is massive.
Yeah.
Guys, it's huge.
So anyway, all that being said, we made it home around 1:00. Zach picked us up with our baby girls in the back seat, and
that was awesome.
Taylor probably played Strange for like 30 seconds. And then it was, oh, Nana, Nana, Nana. And Amberlyn, well, the smiles from that little girl.
If Amberlyn is not hungry, tired, or poopy, she's the happiest baby in the world. All she does is smile and make sounds and talk. And she's got 2 teeth already.
Yeah.
All these things we miss.
Close to crawling. So we stopped on the way home and we bought just some lunch to take home. And then they stayed till it was time to take the kids home to bed.
Church's chicken. All the way, baby. Just Church's chicken is all you need.
It is pretty yummy chicken.
Yeah, get the spicy, because it's really hot.
If you like spicy.
And if you don't like spicy, get the spicy. Because the spicy is the best. Don't waste your time on the regular. Life is too short to waste your time on the regular chicken. Just remember that.
That's so deep.
I know. It kind of is.
You're amazing.
It's going to be a bumper sticker I create. And the other thing is,
good morning, Kathy and Glenda and Sandra. Good morning, ladies.
My breathing is better in Mexico, even though I've gained the weight and it's shallow because we're at sea level and it's compressed the air. It's awesome here.
It's also humid, so we're not feeling as dry as
it's not humid in our bedroom with the AC on.
No.
I'm like, I have to keep taking spit and watering my mouth like a garden.
Gross. Just stop.
Here, let me take my coffee and water it like that.
So all in all, it was good. And then yesterday, we actually had an appointment with a client.
Oh my gosh, we've got 2 offers on the table right now, plus a new listing, which is happening right away.
And some a family member of a friend that he owns down here is looking at some properties. So that's exciting. We're
lots of stuff going on.
Happy to see your home. Thanks, Donna. We are very happy to be home. Very happy to be home.
We are.
It's hot, and I know you'll hear us bitching about the heat.
I don't know.
But not as much as John bitched about the cold.
I hate the cold, guys. If you haven't figured it out, cold sucks. Remember, since March 2008, have not been in the refrigerator at Costco.
Whatever.
Whatever. I don't do that.
Kathy, the quilts made it safe sound. Oh, I wish I would have filmed Taylor's reaction. I pulled out one of the quilts I guess I'm looking at my phone. Pulled out one of the quilts that Kathy sent home for the girls. Oh wow! And then I turned it around. Wow! It was so
It's all the time now. Answer our questions. C. No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to come, Nana? C. Do you want a cookie? C. Do you want a spanking? Oh, no spanking. So cute.
Yeah.
So the quilts were a hit.
So now we've got somebody coming by here.
Yeah. I think it's gas.
Yeah.
Oh no, agua pura. It's water.
So yeah.
It's pure water for us, for you.
Yeah, we have pure water. We have a treatment system. Oh my God, it tastes compared to the rest of the world. I think to
the rest of the world. Cheryl and Sheldon's water at their lake their farm That was good water. I liked it. It was all well water. It was, and Robin Eva's too was good.
Yeah, their water I think has a little higher
Sodium.
or something.
Well, Rob's has extra sodium in it. Anyway, so then yesterday, like I said, we had an appointment in the morning.
I think today we're going to go to the beach after this afternoon.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I think we're going to do a fast for a day or two. The dogs are going now. They hate the gas truck. Who likes gas?
That's water.
Water.
We already discussed that.
Confused.
I have a couple appointments this afternoon.
Yeah, Christie's taking delivery of a condo for a client.
So Wendy, if you're watching, we're gonna get your condo today.
Woot! That's exciting.
Was it?
Woot! It was. I'm excited.
So yeah, now it's life is normal. We have work to do. We're actually quite busy. Yeah. We have grocery shopping to do because we have no food in our house. Our house is totally upside down right now.
Upstairs looks good. I like this.
Yeah.
I like the little house for the kids.
Yeah. So yes, for all of you that we promised that we would do a video of the house when we got back, it's not going to be today. Trust me. Yeah. So yeah, because also we did a lot of reorganizing. So Zach and Chavita and the girls had room to put their stuff. We have to unorganize and reorganize.
My mind.
And lots of unpacking to do, some laundry, all that fun stuff.
So we watched, and if you saw my post.
Oh, but we also had a pool party yesterday at a friend's house.
Oh, that was great.
She invited Zach and Chavita and the girls. Keith and Terry Lynn, who quite often Keith chimes in on our morning chats. He works with us. He's one of the agents that we have, and his beautiful wife that makes the best desserts ever. So that John didn't even take any home last night. He left them.
No, but I did have some. See, so I'm complaining because in Canada, carbs. Everybody carbs. Everywhere you go, carbs. And then we come home, Christie's like, well, I guess we'll have spaghetti for dinner. And yesterday, spaghetti for dinner at somebody else's house. I'm like, it's carbs.
Oh, there's no carbs on the spicy chicken?
Yeah, but
I have to go grocery shopping. Otherwise, what are we going to eat?
That's true. Well, we should have some left. I mean, our freezer was pretty full when we left.
Yeah, but just meat.
Meat is good. Meat is good. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Hi, Corrine. How are you? I wish you could come and see us here too.
Where is she?
Probably at
San Diego.
Corrine. Right. Sorry.
Oh,
not Karina.
Yeah, we missed you guys this time around.
Yeah,
we missed so many people. It was just, man, people should not die. They should live forever, and then nothing happens.
On another note, my mom did meet with the realtor on Saturday, so I believe it is listed officially.
Woot.
Or will be as soon as they get the photos done.
Wooter is even better.
So I would really be happy if it sold fast, so my mom can get out of there before the snow falls. It would be nice to move her.
I haven't told her about Sheldon and Cheryl's driveway. Sheldon and Cheryl's driveway is a third of a mile.
It's a very long,
straight road. I mean, he's got farm tools to take care of that, but a third of a mile long.
Well, when my dad was alive, that kind of stuff was no problem. He loved getting out there and doing it. Now that it's my mom,
a third of a mile. That's a driveway. We had a little driveway in Edmonton. I hated it.
I shoveled it more than he did.
And they've got a round thing over by the house, so you can kind of go behind the house or in the round thing.
It's really pretty. John did post a video that he made on his Facebook page. So if any of you know anybody that may want to buy a cute little acre parcel with a beautiful house.
I think your mom posted it.
You didn't post it?
I didn't post it.
Sean.
I can post it.
I can share it from my mom's.
I can share it from your mom.
It's quite lovely. John did a good job, as always. And my mom gave him credit at her realtor son-in-law.
It was, when you're walking with the gimbal, it still is like you're walking.
It's
I
not
didn't-
as sturdy as I
do
thought it
I
should
didn't do
be.
the ninja walk. We haven't adjusted the gimbal. It's the thing we're using here.
Oh, okay. So it's your fault.
Probably was.
Okay. Oh,
Because
that's
you're
all right
supposed
then.
to do a ninja walk, and I'm just too big to be a ninja. I can't sneak up on anybody anymore.
91-day average time on market for acreages. Well, my mom's above average, Rob.
Yeah, she is.
It would be nice if it sold fast. That's all I'm saying.
They're
It would
doing
be
a
really
Matterport.
nice.
They're doing a
Yeah,
Matterport.
her agent that she chose. I don't remember the name offhand. I think it's Trina. And she works with a partner. Like it's two of them together.
Yeah, but the Matterport, especially on something that takes longer on the market, both of these offers that have come in are because of our Matterport models. So because we do these Matterports, they're in 3D, you can walk through the space, you can visualize it, you can see it, you can throw on the VR goggles and walk through the property. So both of these are the buyers haven't even stepped foot in the property.
Yeah.
So I love that. And now we're up to, I think, 33 or 34 homes that we've sold like that. So we have an unfair advantage with the Matterports, and we've got two Matterport cameras, one HD and one LD, low definition.
I'm just putting it up here now that I don't have to move my coffee again, so if anybody else messages, so I don't miss anything.
So if you're selling your home and there's any kind of time on market, 5 days, 10 days plus, make sure you're getting a Matterport tour as well from your agent.
Just a step above. It really does.
Is amazing how everything is laid out exactly. You've got the dollhouse view, which puts the entire house on top. You can see it, you can move it around and see where everything is. And that's how we figured out how to move wall in our bedroom downstairs, because I'd done the Matterport. And I'm looking at the tour one day and I'm like, holy crap, there's over a meter in the bathrooms. So we can fit a door in there and now make a hallway. And it's great because bedrooms all used to come on to the kitchen and the living spaces. All three bedrooms came directly, which is very un-feng shui, that's not why we did it. But it was just, we wanted all of the doors kind of hidden, and it worked fantastic because of the Matterport. So
we will probably next week, by the time everything is all done and neat and tidy and put back the way it's supposed to, we will do a full walkthrough. We'll give you guys notice. So if anybody wants to see it, we'll do a walkthrough of the house and the upstairs just to show you what we've done. Because seeing it again makes me love it so much more. I just love my house. Yeah. I love this area up here. And I can't wait to do some storm watching from up here.
Yeah, last night would have been a good night.
Yeah. Oh, some of those thunder claps made me jump.
Well, we did lose electricity for a few minutes.
Yeah.
30 seconds or a minute or so.
And earlier in the day, home sweet home. Absolutely, Sandra. It is so nice to be home. It is. So nice to be home.
So I think we're done for today. We've pretty much told them everything. You didn't mention how many times you've gone to the bathroom or anything.
Not many, now that I'm sweating again. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. I do think we covered our whole trip, and
yeah, but you guys really don't care about. But Christie feels that she needs to
cared. They cared, didn't you guys care? They cared.
Just don't go to the airports. Don't give them your rights. Mexico City. Oh my God, how many people were there checking temperatures? Christie pushed the wrong button on something, and then we got pulled off to the side. And
yeah, I thought in Mexico City they weren't going to let me on the plane. It's so scary. I don't know if I actually pushed the wrong button, but John and I did the same answer. So I suppose it's possible that in my haste to get this little questionnaire done online, I know, I was looking to see if anybody else was commenting.
She said she was flagged for COVID. At the bottom, it actually said 19 as her code. And immediately the people were all like, and then we were pulled off to the side. And she's like, well, why are you here? And I'm like, well, mine is right. Because I put the right buttons.
You're pushing my buttons, and they're not the right ones.
COVID-19 buttons. Yeah, Mexico City is just nuts. And they do all kinds of weird crap here. So you can only buy booze and non-essential goods till 3 o'clock.
That includes
Bathing suit.
bathing suit. It's like what they deem what they have deemed as non-essential. So that just encourages everybody to go shopping first thing in the morning, and that leaves all the afternoon to go to the beach.
It's funny though, because instead of spacing the people out all day, they like, oh, now we've got tons of people in a little space for just a few hours. It's idiocy. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's moronic. I really don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me at all. What made them decide that maybe even made sense?
And even when you go to the malls here, so we kind of understand now the stepping in the solution. Once you enter into Mexico, whenever you go into another place, they have these mats on the ground with rubbing alcohol in it, and they're like, okay, you have to step on here.
But it's those ones with the little spike, the little plastic spikes. So it's not like you're stepping in a puddle of bleach or whatever.
Then you dry it off.
But it's one of those outdoor mats with the little tiny rubber spikes. So you step on that, you swish your feet on it, then you go and you step on a cloth and you wipe them off, and then you're good to go. But the malls apparently are all doing it.
And they're all checking your temperature. They check your temperature when you come in. Every single store is checking your temperature. I doubt I will be leaving my house. Besides each you're walking around town. On our side of town, nobody's wearing masks. Everybody's walking around here. No, the rest is crazy. The stuff specific. And we're just like, yeah, here, I'll take it.